Hi guys, German Prepper here. It has been quite the last few days in terms of the war's progression, and I'm just seeing reports that Kiev, Lviv, and a number of other Ukrainian cities are coming under missile or rocket attack. Now, over the weekend, the Crimean Bridge was hit by Ukraine, as I'm sure you're all aware by now. Additionally, the bridges between Belarus and Ukraine have now been completely blown. See my warning video, Ukraine Eyes Belarus, from 3 days ago after this one, if you have missed it. Now, with all these attacks, you must be wondering what the Russian Federation response will be, other than some missile strikes and the building counterattack planned. Well, I believe I have some insight for you. I have obtained a highly concerning transcript on the meeting of President Putin of the Russian Federation with Alexander Bastrikin, chairman of the investigative committee in St. Petersburg on the evening of October the 9th. Listen carefully, guys. Vladimir Putin. Alexander Ivanovich, I know that investigators from the investigative committee have been working for more than a day to investigate the event that took place early yesterday morning on the Krimsky Bridge. There are already preliminary data from the investigation, and I would ask that you report on the results. Alexander Bastrikin. Dear Vladimir Vladimirovich, our investigative team of the main investigation department, experts, forensic experts, arrived at the scene very promptly. With the participation of explosive specialists, forensic specialists examined the scene in detail, made preliminary, reasonable conclusions. We initiated a case under the second part of Article 205, terrorism, and this is confirmed by the data of the initial stage of the investigation. Many witnesses and eyewitnesses have been interrogated, special expert studies have been launched, and largely completed. These are explosive genetic forensic examinations. Relevant instructions were given to the FSB and the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Russia to conduct operational search activities. We have already established the route of the truck where the explosion occurred. These are Bulgaria, Georgia, Armenia, North Ossetia, Krasnodar territory. In addition, carriers have been identified, persons who participated in organising the movement of this truck. With the help of FSB operatives, it was possible to identify suspects from among those who could prepare a terrorist attack and people who operate on the territory of the Russian Federation. In addition, we continue expert research in terms of clarifying the goals and objectives of this undermining. It is definitely terrorist in nature. This is an act of terrorism. All our data from the initial stage of the investigation today allow us to draw an unambiguous conclusion. This is a terrorist act that was prepared by the Ukrainian Special Services, and the purpose of this terrorist attack was to destroy a large civilian infrastructure facility, which is very important for the Russian Federation, especially in Crimea. Vladimir Putin. I understand. Here, as you just reported, there is no doubt that this is a terrorist attack aimed at destroying the critically important civilian infrastructure of the Russian Federation. Alexei Bastrikin. Quite right. Vladimir Putin. And the authors, performers, and customers are the secret services of Ukraine. Alexander Bastrikin. Ukrainian special services and citizens of Russia and foreign countries who helped prepare this terrorist act. Vladimir Putin. Thank you. So there we are, guys, a fascinating and slightly creepy transcript or propaganda piece there direct from the Kremlin. Just the fact they're publishing this should tell you that they want their reasoning known to the world prior to the actions that are surely about to follow. A question for you all now to end. Regardless of sides, sentiment and personal feelings, do you think we will now see targeted attacks against the Ukrainian leadership and government in an attempt at decapitation of the Ukrainian war effort? As always, looking forward to reading your answers. Keep prepping, guys. Cheers for now.